Welcome back! Our next adventure takes us to Florence, Italy, where we plan to take in the art and culture of Tuscany. We took the train from Venice to Florence, arriving late in the afternoon, but we had enough time to stop at an Instagram hotspot to grab a glass of wine before heading to find some dinner with a view.
We went to one of the wine windows and it took a little bit longer than planned because there was quite a line and a few guided tours. But after that, we headed over to the Plaza Michelangelo, and there is supposed to be a lot of live music here in the evenings.
The live music and the party is supposed to start at right around sunset.
The Michelangelo Plaza is a really great place to watch the sunset. The view is incredible and you get to watch the lights come on across the city. We highly recommend it.
There's also multiple food trucks and beer vendors, so it's a great spot to grab some dinner and sit on the steps.
The next morning we got up early to go hiking in the Tuscany countryside. Since that was outside of Florence, I didn't want to include it in this video, but I'll put a link for it up in the upper right hand corner.
Once we arrived back into the city, we headed to Palazzo Vecchio. This is where the town hall resides for Florence. There's tons of statues in this area as well as a beautiful fountain. They were doing some work on the gallery of statues when we were there, so we didn't get to see all of it.
This plaza is where you'll find another replica of Michelangelo's David. However, it's an extremely touristy area, so if you want to avoid the crowds, you might go first thing in the morning. After admiring all of the art at Palazzo Vecchio, we headed to the Florence Cathedral.
Well, it's the off season, so there's just a couple people in Florence.
There's often a large line at the Florence Cathedral to visit the inside, but it's definitely worth it. The paintings on the underneath side of the dome are magnificent. For you ladies, if you want to visit the inside, be sure and have your shoulders covered and wear closed-toed shoes, because they do have a pretty strict dress code. While you're visiting the inside of the cathedral, don't miss out on going down to the crypt. The stairs are located right by the front door, and a lot of people just walk right past them on the way out. I thought the crypt was really neat. There was a lot of things on display down there. One of the exciting things to do at the Florence Cathedral is that you can go to the top of the dome or to the top of the bell tower. We chose to go to the top of the bell tower because they're virtually the same height, and when you're on the bell tower, when you take pictures off the side, then you'll have the dome in your pictures.
The view we worked so hard for.
To go into the top of the bell tower or to the top of the dome, you do have to have a timed entry ticket, but you are able to get those ahead of time online, and we will link it in the description below.
It's 414 stairs to the top of the bell tower, but there's several landings along the way where you can stop and take in the view while you get a break.
The final stop on our tour of Florence is the Accademia Gallery. This is where Michelangelo's David resides. The gallery also hosts many other paintings. There's an entire area where you can find about 8 or so other sculptures that were also made by Michelangelo.
Due to the popularity of Michelangelo's David, the tickets sell out way in advance. So if you wait till the last minute like we did, you won't be able to purchase your ticket from the gallery itself. However, if you've waited till the last minute, you can purchase a guided tour online. I'll put a link for the guided tours in the description of the video. The guided tours include an entry ticket, and it was kind of nice to have the guide to tell us the history of the sculptures and paintings.
We hope you enjoyed this tour of Florence. Please like and subscribe to keep up with all of our adventures.